Hello, YouTube. Long time no see. Guess what? We're back. ONI. All the DLC. Primarily aquatic, prehistoric, and bionic. I don't think I have the frosty in there. I do think spaced out's on them. Anyway, today we're trying to get to some Earl. We need oil. We need a petroleum boiler. We need a metal refinery. And we need to tame a geyser. So we need a cooling loop using an aqua tuner. I don't think we're gonna get all that done today. But we're gonna try. Yesterday we built a second spam. This one is going to our beautiful Atmos suits over here. We are out of slime, apparently. We need to do something about that. We've got 800,000 calories of food because we have this super dank fridge that I'm so just I love it. This fridge is great. This spam is great. This radiation generator thing for this material study terminal is great. We're off to a good start. We're really doing strong. All of our farms are pretty much automated, so that's how we have so much food. It just goes in here and never goes bad. It's in a deep freeze. I do have to watch this. The only thing I wish I would have done differently here is building these Weezeworts on top of doors that I could have had set to a thermosensor, so that way this can maintain a temperature of like -20 degrees Celsius. If it gets colder than that, to turn off the plant, you rig it to where the door opens. Then the plant is basically a tile that's not supported, so it no longer functions. I think. I don't know if it still works like that. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I'll play with it one day. Oh yeah, we got our kitchen set up too. Yeah, our food is like dank as fuck. We're pretty much running mushroom wraps, I think is the big thing right now. We're getting there. We're getting there. I want to do sushi because we do have this aquatic thing, but I think we need I need the aquatic milking thing, or maybe that's just for caviar. It's a lot of calories, but how much of it is acceptable food? All of it. They could eat any of that. They could eat absolutely any of that. I do not limit what they can eat. I should for Lollipop, because Lollipop was getting real stressy for a minute. But I think that's solved. Don't they get upset if their food isn't good enough? If you have them skilled up a lot, yes. Like Lollipop, yes, absolutely. Lollipop will get sad if her shit isn't good enough. Everybody else has pretty low requirements, like 15 or less. But like they have loads of room for growth. The other thing is like trying to keep people doing the skills that they have a heart on, because these don't add any additional morale need because they want to be doing them. Or it adds less than if they were to do something else. Right, so we need oil, so that way we can use it as coolant, so that way we can make a metal refinery, so that way we can make steel, so that way we can make a petroleum boiler. But what does what's copper's melting point? If I were to make, just humor me. Oh, I can't make this out of refined, so that's 50 degrees, 125. See, that overheat temperature of 125 is really low. Typically, I like to make aqua tuners out of steel because it adds like 400 degrees and it makes it way easier to just chuck that thing in a steam room and not worry about it ever again. So I think we're going to need steel before we can tame that geyser. So yeah, we gotta get oil. We gotta get oil. We gotta get slime. We gotta get oil. Hey, Slurpee Capital with the follow. Big preach, big dog. Oops. Get the slime. Get our food back online. What are you doing? I'm still pretty newbie. I don't know how to do good. It's okay. I've got like 1,400 hours in this game, so I've done everything pretty much. Not everything. I've done a lot though. Oh, I should have looked at the dupes. For so long, I couldn't bring on a new dupe. I can bring on like 4 more dupes. But we really do need to hurry with this oil. Right. So where are we going to get our water for our... Can we mop this? Too much liquid, bro. Ah, wrong button. Help. Oops. Get this shit. Get this shit. And here, my biggest worry is how to get that shine bug out of the bedroom so my dupes can sleep. If you ever want that, if that ever happens, you can just click on the shine bug and then click attack and they'll murder the fuck out of it. I don't take kindly to shine bugs. I let them live, but the second they're in my dupes room, like, a whole lot of gang shit happening. Like, whole lot of gang shit. It's the wrong neighborhood, cuz you don't want to be here. Also, another pro tip is having lights on your dupes when they're doing things gives them... well, he's not doing anything. Is anybody... There we go. So Tech here is in a lit workspace. That gives him 15% speed. But you don't want your lights on all the time because they generate heat while they're... See that heat plus 500 DTUs? While the light is on, it's doing that. You don't want to constantly be pumping in heat. So what I do is put a duplicate motion sensor that detects if they're in this area. If so, it sends a signal via automation. It sends green when there's a dupe, hey, so it sends the green signal. The green signal goes to the light, which tells it to turn on. So while my dupes are using this, the light is on them, but when they're not here, it's red, the light turns off. Saves power, saves heat, makes people do things faster. And that goes for like everything, their food, their wash habits, their running the research, making the suits, anything. Burb, run into the store real quick. Does that work during the day? Even it does. It does. Also, another pro tip, don't ever use priority 9. You want to save priority 9 for like emergencies, although priority exclamation marks also works and toggle red alert also works. I usually use toggle red alert if somebody's like died or like suffocated or whatever and needs rescued. Dupes. I said dupes. Also, ladders, huge. Huge, huge, huge. Dupes. I love having enough suits for all the dupes. Oh wait, how did you... Is there really radiation going through there? No shit. Got a mutation on this fungal spore? I don't know how to do that. Thank you for teaching me, Oni-chan. Yeah, any other tips? So, oxygen. Your dupes like oxygen at 2,000 grams to 4,000 grams. Above 4,000 grams, they get a debuff called popped eardrums. That debuff makes them 20% more stressed every day that they have it. So you'd want to watch that. The nice thing, these vents overpressurize at 2,000 grams. So if these are red, there's enough oxygen in there. Don't try to use this high pressure vent to overpressure the room. You're gonna pop their eardrums. Like, my dupes probably get popped eardrums every time they walk in here because I'm a dumbass. But that's just the way of the world sometimes, you know? That's just the way it is. Right, this is gonna cook our base. Oops. Need to learn more about how to manage temperatures. My last base cooked. Yep, so biggest thing I can recommend, build your hot stuff in a cold biome, away from your main base. And where your food is, you want to have it near a big cold body of water. This is hot right now only because this dirt is coming out hot as fuck. The dirt comes out at like 75 degrees. But this shit cools off pretty quickly. Also, these plants are good till 50 degrees. I have all of the DLC enabled, so you may not have a lot of what you're seeing here. But yeah, we're going to learn cooling loops today, so you'll at least learn one method of cooling. Also, another pro tip, liquid locks. Notice this room is full of hydrogen. There is no other gas in here. So the way I did that was I built this U shape and this shape. There are two tiles here. What you need to do is get a liquid. You can pick your liquid based on its properties. I grabbed polluted brine because it doesn't freeze until -25 degrees, which means this room can get cold as fuck and put my food in a deep freeze. So I used polluted brine with a bottle emptier here, got a full tile down here of 1,200 kilograms, and then started to build a second tile. That then connects these two, and the thing with ONI is gases can't travel through liquids, and only one gas or liquid can occupy a tile at a time. So these gases cannot permeate this liquid, but my dupes can go in and out of here. So I can have all hydrogen over here because I vacuumed it out before I pumped the hydrogen in, and God knows what on the other side. And it also allows for a really good temperature gradient. So out here it's, you know, 17 degrees. In here it's -16. While over here it's 41. That's the magic of fucking insulated tiles. Insulated tiles and liquid locks. You kind of learn to abuse the physics in this game to make things work the way you want. Doesn't it piss off the dupes to get wet when they go in and out, though? It does. You can design it in a way that it doesn't have to. Also now, with the Aquatic DLC pack, I can make swimsuits and rubber boots. And what those do is get rid of the sopping wet debuff and whatever the other wet debuff is. How many of these do I have? So I could make... Yeah, make 8 of these. Oops. We're just gonna hook everybody up so that way nobody ever gets wet ever again. So much more than there used to be. My last game was like before the first DLC. Yeah, there's so much now. There is so much. I love it. I love it. I don't know what that new animation means, unless that's just from the heavy watt wire, the shitty decor. Because this whole area is pretty rough. Ah, frames! Frames! The fuck, Spectrum? Oh, I was just about to restart stream. Unfortunately, it looks like Clay is following Paradox Interactive's footsteps for their monetization model. I don't know who they are or what they do. Also, Sweet Tarts Gummy Halos, greatest fucking candy ever. You ever want to get on my good side? Fucking give me those. I'll love you forever. Long explanation short, lots of DLCs that you have to pay for. I don't know. This game is so good to me that I will just give Clay all of my money every time anyway. Because I've put so much time into this game that I can't, like... I bought base game ONI for $7 on a Steam sale. And then proceeded to put 500 hours into it before I accomplished the first goal, like the first major objective. And yeah, ever since then, I'm like, I owe these guys some money. Like, I'll go to the movie theater and give them $20 to sit through 2 hours of a video. And yet I paid $7 and got 500 hours of entertainment out of this game. I feel like I owe them money. So now I just buy every DLC they make. ONI has 4 DLCs that are all good quality and change the gameplay in an interesting way. Exactly. Each DLC will present to you a new, like, part of ONI that has never fucked you before that you don't know how to deal with. And you just got to figure it out. And there's a way. But, yeah, every DLC, because like the Aquatic DLC, sorry if this is spoilers, the Aquatic DLC, one of the things that was shocking to me, because the Aquatic one had the nicest start of any ONI DLC. Yeah, no, the ONI DLCs add a lot of content. The thing about the Aquatic one is you end up in situations where you have too much oxygen, which is an interesting problem to have. Also, you end up in situations where you have too much water. Those have never been standard issues in ONI. Never have I ever been like, oh god, I have too much water. Oh god, there's too much oxygen. And yet that was that was genuine problems in the Aquatic DLC. And I loved that. Brand new problems you never had before. How do you handle them? Automation. We're gonna build a liquid lock here because I don't want some dumb shit. If I end up accidentally making sour gas, I do not want that getting out here. Oops. I've just started getting my liquid oxygen and hydrogen running. Nice, nice. You trying to make for the temporal tear? Why did you choose liquid oxygen and hydrogen versus radiation? Just curious. It's all valid. It's all viable. Bro, give me a pip. What the fuck? Highest range. Are you going for the temporal tear? Dude, I think you can get a radiation rocket damn near as far as you can a hydrogen oxygen rocket. It's close. And radiation is so much easier. Although neither one's really that bad. The biggest thing with liquid oxygen and the liquid hydrogen is you just can't have like access, like this is the way you have to do it, like a liquid lock or just completely sealed room. You can't have doors. Gilded asteroid field. I don't think I've really done much playing around with like getting space materials. I've done it enough to like get niobium and shit like that, but never really like harvested the asteroid fields regularly. What do you get from the gilded ones? Can mine for fullerene and it makes super coolant. That's what I needed. Because you need super coolant to be able to make liquid hydrogen. I think it's liquid hydrogen or liquid oxygen, one of the two. It's liquid hydrogen. Seeing a lot of eye irritation going on with that liquid lock. Yeah, it's because they're going into hydrogen. So, all right, everything I build is low-key scuffed as fuck. You're about to see my metal refinery here later this stream, and it's scuffed as fuck, but it works. Oxygen can be done with a thermoregulator running hydrogen gas through it. Really? That would make sense. Hydrogen seems to be like the meta for cooling things down. Okay. Hopefully it's a little better now. We'll see. I don't know. Hopefully. Work with me, internet. You know you want to. You know you want to. You want to give me them sweet, sweet bright green. Yeah. 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 Refresh. 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 Working? Good. Good. Sometimes my VPN is dumb. Sometimes I can stream on the VPN and it's fine. Other times, if I stream on the VPN, it freaks out. Other times, even streaming off the VPN, my internet just decides to be dumb. It's kind of a problem. Ooh. We've got like the sketchiest liquid lock ever there, and I'm cool with it. Why can they not come here? Oh, because that's too low. Duh, dumbass. Duh, you dummy. You big dumb. Oops. I'm doing this so that way if somehow I accidentally make sour gas down here, it doesn't go up here. Because like I can sort these gases. I can use this natural gas. Sour gas is such a motherfucker to have to use. You have to have space metal or super coolant to be able to take it from sour gas and turn it back to natural gas. It sucks. It big sucks. You don't have to? Really? How else? You can also use a thermoregulator with hydrogen. It'll get cold enough to turn sour gas into, back into... Yeah, negative 161. No shit. Bro, you and that fucking thermoregulator and hydrogen. I have never once fucking used that thing. I have never once in my life used the fucking thermoregulator. Useful for small amounts? Yeah, that's the issue with it, is like it's gas, so it doesn't have as much thermal mass to be able to like carry heat away. Super coolant is so much better, but if it's all you have, right? Shit, we're about to use crude oil and petroleum in a fucking rip stream. Shouldn't be. We should be back. Am I not back? Yeah, I thought I was. Yeah, refresh. Refresh, 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 refresh. Refresh, refresh. Yeah. I got the, oh no. That happened earlier because I kicked my VPN off. But yeah, that was a few minutes ago. See, the issue is we can't leave this water here because it's gonna fucking freeze in this cold biome. Honestly, the polluted brine might freeze in this cold biome. Need to make my oxygen hydrogen supply for my rocket fuel faster. All the electrolyzers. All the electrolyzers. Waiting for hydrogen is so slow, yeah. I have no idea what you're doing, honestly. I have no idea what I'm doing, even. Well, the biggest things you want to worry about in the beginning is getting your food stabilized, getting your oxygen stabilized, and maintaining a decent temperature. Those are your three main hurdles. Once you've done that, then it's working on getting new technology and being able to go get new resources to do new, bigger builds. This is going to be a problem. I can get there, but that's time limited. When the moss or water runs out, so does my oxygen. And if I don't cook first. Do you want me to give you a super pro tip? There's these things that people make on the internet. I'm a person on the internet. They're called SPOMs. S-P-O-M. And that stands for self-powering oxygen machine. So basically, the way mine work, these are an old design. It works for me. It doesn't work for everybody. Basically, you have water coming in. It goes to these electrolyzers. These electrolyzers produce oxygen and hydrogen. They produce 888 grams per second of oxygen and 112 per second of hydrogen. One pump can take in 500 grams of gas. So for one of these, I need 2 pumps for the oxygen and 1 pump for the hydrogen. What do I do when the water runs out? You tame a water geyser. Yeah, you tame one of these guys. They make the water kind of hot, but you can cool it off. There is always a way. Life finds a way. It's me, I'm life. Ooh, ugly crier? God, you suck at everything, though. Allergic to floral scent. I have no idea how to cool things other than heating up the cold biome. Yeah, you'll see that in a moment. I promise we'll get to that. If not today, then tomorrow. How are you only going to bring up 8 kilograms, bro? This is going to take 5 fucking ever. Get a big load. The fuck is you doing? I wish they could just run through there, but that's how you get Atmo suits fucking everywhere in the base. Everywhere that you don't want them. But yeah. So, like I was saying earlier, only one gas can occupy a tile at a time. By making this 1 tile wide, it guarantees that the hydrogen is going to be at the top, because hydrogen is lighter than oxygen. So it's going to come over here, sit in here. I have a pump that just constantly pumps the hydrogen to this hydrogen generator. And then I can take the oxygen and put it wherever the fuck I want. Fuck that little pocket of carbon dioxide, bro. Somebody must have went in there. Assholes. Oh, that's the base oxygen. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. And then you just run a little automation to where if it's above 500 grams, these pump. If it's below, they don't. Just so they're not running constantly. Because it'll heat up your oxygen. You also want to use cold water for the electrolyzers, for the oxygen that you're going to supply your base with. Because they base the oxygen that comes out on the water temperature that goes in. I mean, there was this thing in the cold biome I found once that freezes everything around it, but it made things way too cold and froze my pipes when I tried to run water through a radiator pipes near it to ditch heat. Cold water doesn't matter, really? Really? It outputs at 70 C or hotter. Really? Yeah, it will. Yeah. Just kidding. So it'll be at least 70 C or hotter if the input materials are hotter. Huh. Well, I'll be damned. I always thought you had to run cold water in them. There's something that raises the temperature by a set amount. Maybe it's the water sieve that I'm thinking of. Will be the combined temperature of the input materials. That's what it is. It's generally better to cool the base rather than the oxygen. Yeah, I just don't know how to handle heat. Yeah, you'll make a full base cooling loop. Burb adds. Is this still not even a thing? This is pathetic, bro. I want this liquid lock built. Please, sir, please. They're working on it. Good catch, Andy. GG's, big dog. We need more CO2 over there. Back, welcome back. Welcome back. We gotta get some CO2 to our, what's it called? Or mushroom farm. Fuck it. We need to make a place to do our metal refinery activities. It's probably gonna be over here, but fucking hell if it's not already hot as fuck. Dupes. What a mess of gases. So when you guys play ONI, do you dig out entire biomes? Do you leave the abyssalite, or do you just dig big squares? Because I try to leave a lot of the original abyssalite. I tend to keep the biomes intact until I need something in them. Yeah. It's a good way to play. I try to keep my gases separated as best I can. But the oil biome, I always decimate the oil biome. After checking to make sure none of the fucking tiles are hot. 'Cause every now and again you get broken abyssalate tiles and shit's like fucking 1,000 degrees and you just cook all of your oil. It's only happened to me twice, but the fact that it happened more than once means I'm weary of it. That's assuming that this is the bottom of the map. For all I know, there's more. I don't know. I don't know. I'm coming for you, oil. I just need to get a liquid lock in place. Ada, hurry up. Oil biome makes even the most environmentalist ONI player turn into BP, yeah. Oh. I feel like I just have no resources on this map. Oh my god, we missed 420, guys. What the hell? The fuck kind of 420 streamer misses 420? Who is this guy? Okay, so Dirty Ghetto Kid Metal Refinery. Alright. I can leave it run. Once I get some weed packed, we're gonna go ahead and get this design going. I'm going to design it the way I've done it the last 2 times. Because it's worked for like hundreds of cycles. It's not the right way, it's not a permanent way, but it'll get it done. Basically, you just run radiant pipe like it's a radiator through water, and it'll eventually boil. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. You'll all see. It's 420 somewhere in the Pacific time zone for someone with a clock 27 minutes slow. Yeah, it's 420 somewhere, man. 420 somewhere. Need to go get more weed. I always need more weed. Like, if you just happen to be somebody with 200 kilograms of weed in the back of a U-Haul truck, like, come find me. We can be friends. Yeah, I feel like it's saying shit like that that lands you on a list. But so do a lot of my woke ideologies. It's 11:50 a.m. Monday. The future is good, yeah. The future is now, old man. I love weed. I love weed. La la la. La la la. Need to pack that down. Jace, is weed legal in New Zealand? Did I let you guys have the marijuana? Welcome back, Lollipop. You were missed. Nah, but it's still everywhere. I can't believe your government doesn't let you have it. This is terrible. Oakley dokley. So we're gonna start off this jalopy here with metal refineries, 2 of them. The color code for my Twitch name is Ace420. That's awesome. We're going to be running a twofer here. And above these is going to be our automation. And a light. Then we're gonna have a box. I'd like to do a box that I can fit 2 steam turbines on. I need refined metal. What? Oh. What are you saying? I don't have refined metal and gaskets. I have both. Oh, I don't have enough gaskets. I wonder if I can use a plastic gasket instead of a rubber one. You can? Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. Oh yeah, I need a displayed ornament. Ooh, run out of power. What? Oh, because we're out of coal. Ooh. Not problems you want to have. Not out of coal. All the coal is just icky. We may just have to deal with that, though. God, and we're so close to oil. That's annoying. Is there coal? There is coal down here. Because I don't want to switch to petroleum until I have a petroleum boiler. And there's like little bits in here. There's a ton in there. I just... I don't know if I want to deal with all those gases. Coal. There's a little bit in here, I think. Not a lot, though. I don't know if it's enough to justify the dig. We're definitely running out of power natural gas wise. We may just have to make a mess with some gases. We've already made a mess with some gases. I don't normally pause the game, but we may pause it here for a sec. Because I think they've got those where I can build this. Wow, this needs to be way wider. We're gonna do it 3 high. If this was like some super mission critical component, I would care what I'm building it out of, but I don't. I can fit 3 though. What are we missing here? Not gaskets. Definitely refined ore. I'm just hurting for metal entirely. It won't let me contribute to the challenge. It's saying that I already have for this stream. Oh, damn, that's no good. Also, howdy, Willie. Appreciate the contribution. How close are we? Hey, we have over 1 million calories of food. Andy, how did you know it was Manoon and not Plusle? 16%. The tail. Oh. I need more metal. Actually, there's metal right here. Who wants to do a super sketchy dig for Uncle Slow? Oops. Dig that shit. Hey, Lollipop in here with the contribution. Let's go. Yeah, so chat, if anybody's new in here, there's a thing going on where you can donate Twitch points to my channel. And once we hit 250,000, I'll buy somebody a gift sub. It'll be nice. Next time I do it, it's not going to be as high of a fucking bar. I did it that high because I've got some big steppers in chat. You know what I'm saying? I got some people that have been here for fucking years. They got a lot of points. And I was expecting them to be able to throw down like 100,000 at once and just fucking like flop a dick out, you know, just fucking lay that bitch on the table. And yeah, no, you're capped at $2,000 per stream. So I still have over 100,000. I know. Well, because you probably make more than 2,000 in a stream. I was at 109k, now I'm down to 106. I'm capped at a max of 2k, really? Yeah, oh, yeah, everybody is. Also, my headphones died. I cannot wait to have the Sennheisers back. And their beautiful, lovely, long-ass battery life. How did Lollipop do 12k? Because she's contributed 12k overall. She's contributed 2k 6 times. That girl's here every stream. Because she's great. How much lead do I have? Why do I only have 250 kilograms of lead when we dug up like 5 fucking tiles, bro? Next one should be for VIP. Ooh, I don't know, dude, VIP, you gotta work for that shit, bro. I've got like 2 VIPs on this channel, I think. Shakes ass for VIP, yeah. So, you know, Jace, I was giving you shit the other day. Because I'm like, man, Jace, I never fucking listen to you because you always want to raid big ass streamers with 100 fucking viewers. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Tonight, when it's time to end stream, we're going to find the ONI streamer with the most viewers and we're going over there. Gotta pull the band-aid off, man. Just gotta get over it. You know, if I'm gonna show up to the party with fucking 4 inches of dick, you gotta fuck with the dick you got, you know? You gotta own that shit. Oh shit, growing, yeah. Gotta do it to him. Bro, dupes, what the fuck? Make me some goddamn bougie metal, I swear to God. Bro, where's all the big deposits? Oh no. Don't use priority 9 for everything like I'm doing, it gets nothing done. People I choose is when I'm known in there, so I can give you some credit and maybe more attention. Oh. I don't know, man. Y'all be going all over Twitch. Y'all be out here. Look at all that gold. Yeah, y'all be out here all over Twitch, fucking wildin'. We're about to just move that pump out here. I was like you, dude, and want to get you more views, man. I appreciate you, Jace. I just worry, dude. What am I gonna do if I ever end up a big streamer? How the fuck you think I'm gonna talk to 100 fucking people? All right, I need to head off. Getting late. Gonna follow. Appreciate you, Charmich. Appreciate you, big dog. Hope to see you around soon sometime. We're gonna be playing Oni for the next probably week or two, maybe a little longer. Damn, we hit 540? Shush, bro. You don't. You just be you. You don't want fake people. This is true. You wouldn't have time for the little people. Bullshit. That's going to be the thing that's going to get most annoying is like if it ever gets to a point that I can't keep up with chat, because I kind of pride myself in being able to keep up with chat and respond to everybody and make people feel seen in this community. If I ever have to become one of those streamers that just completely ignores chat, like that's going to completely change like the vibe. I don't know. Like I want to get bigger, but I don't know, man. I feel like that would take a lot of the fun out of it, you know? I need. Yeah, you make that refined metal. I need a drink. Oh, did we make all those suits? Hell yeah, brother. Everybody getting these. Everybody. Everybody. Reading chat is the #1 thing I need to get better at. I'm doing up my stream area desk and I'm gonna do 1 day a week. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. Whenever I move, I don't know if I'll ditch the space background, honestly. I feel like at this point I've had the space background for so long that I kind of have to keep it, right? It's kind of my thing. I'm kind of Mr. Spacely a little bit. I'm a space cadet, bro. I be out here smoking big doiks out on Mars, you know. Actually, fuck Mars. Musk can have Mars. Mars is for hoes. It's a fucking dead planet. Catch me on fucking Io. Ooh, or what's that other one? What's that other one with the lakes of liquid methane? What's... ooh. Siri, what celestial body has lakes of liquid methane?
The celestial body with lakes of liquid methane is Titan, a moon of Saturn. This is from...
I'm trying to have Titan. Elon Musk can have Mars, I'm taking Titan. That's my shit. I just realized that's 1 too wide. Because we need to get on top of this. Perfect. Perfect. And then we're gonna have to find a way to cool it. So, right. Now we can talk about what we're gonna be doing here. So basically, gonna run insulated pipe out and out. These are going to come together. And come up here. Then we're going to switch to radiant. I have no fucking metal. I hate this game. I hate this game. I don't hate this game. I just want more metal. That's all. Ooh, somebody just got popped eardrums in there. That's no good. I am very concerned about power. I want to get that coal, but I just don't want to deal with the gases. I think what we're gonna do is seal this up. We're just gonna seal this up and then go get what we need to get. Oh, this is gonna be such a bad idea. Such a bad idea. Also, that was a bad idea. Got a bunch of oxygen in there. Oops. We just need coal for like a little bit longer. I need coal power for like another 100 cycles. And then we're on to petroleum. That, or maybe we get more of those tidal things. More of these guys. Because there is another one here. Although I don't know if we have power coming down this way. We do. We do. That might help us squeak by. Made a mess. Why? Now, why would you do that? Why would you do that? There's going to be some very unhappy dupes with what we're about to do. They're going to be very itchy and irritated eyesy and just generally not vibing. They're not going to be having a good time in here. There is no fun to be had in here, dupes. We'll see how this goes. I feel like we're gonna get so many gross ass gases in our base. I wonder. Wonder if we can make a liquid lock with them. Because if that works, that'd be sick as fuck, bro. That would be sick as hell. Nice. I don't even think we need this corner one. Best liquid lock I've ever built in my life. This is peak liquid lock technology. This is advanced liquid lock. What we got in here? Ooh. Building, operating, green thumb. Oh yeah, come on in, buddy. What we got here? 3, 6, 9, perfect. We got to give a homie a room. He needs a bed. Oops. What are we doing on metal? Zinc, copper, gold. Are we not turning any of that to gold? Just make metal dupes. I don't care what out of. Yeah, new guy needs a bed. He also needs to learn how to swim. Oh, also, huge thing I can definitely recommend doing. Get a nature reserve somewhere in your base. That helps with morale so fucking much. So fucking much. Well, we got a bunch of coal. Those guys were definitely not vibing. Hey, Slow. Hey, chat. Hey, Catpig. How you doing? I'm just sending my dupes through hell. As I do. I'm alright, just getting ready for bed. How are ya? You? We been chillin'. We bang chillin'. We bang chillin', teaching the kids how to ONI. Domo oni gato. Also, this says 9 servings per container, but I think that's a misprint because it's been 1 serving per container. I'm an American. 1 serving max, yeah. It's actually just 1 mega serving. Okay, so now we got some iron, we got some coal, life is good. We didn't get nasty, icky gases all through the base. Life is good. Oh god, we got a bunch of polluted oxygen in there. This is terrible. It'll sort itself out. There's like a thin layer of CO2 down there. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. We just need to go way deep with it. You guys making metal though? I need lots and lots and lots and lots of metal. Because we have to make a big ass radiator. I don't know if there's another one of those biomes to get more coal and shit from. Okay, there is. Oh, and it's on the other side of a liquid lock, so we can make whatever sort of mess we want down here. That's good to know. I don't see any iron there, though. It's all just coal. There's like a couple little drops. Damn, that is a lot of gold. How did I miss all that? Okay, so we're not metal poor. Trying to do this in a way that leaves an open spot there. Although, honestly, we'll try this. We'll try this. Yeah. Okay. Now this is the part that matters. So we've got our radiant pipe. We're now going to put a bridge down. So the coolant will prefer to go through a bridge. If it approaches a bridge, it wants to go over the bridge. We're going to have that feed both of our machines. Now, we're going to have automation right here reading the temperature of the coolant in the pipe. Depending on the temperature of the coolant in the pipe, in the pipe is going to determine whether or not these machines are on or off. If the coolant's too high, the coolant temperature is too high, I don't want it to circle through the machine and get hotter and phase change in my pipe and break my pipe and make a mess. So instead, we're going to read the temperature of the coolant while it's in here, so that way if the coolant is too hot, we're going to turn these off. It's not going to be able to go through the pipe. It's instead going to circle back around and dump more heat off in here. So it's going to prefer to go over the bridge, but we're going to give it a path not going over the bridge. And so that way this has a set direction that it wants to go. I'm gonna put another bridge. Right here. So let's follow the path of our coolant. Comes in the machine, does the machine stuff, comes out, goes over this bridge, over here, through our radiator, back down, through here, and then to the bridge. It's going to prefer to go to the bridge and go fill these machines, unless these machines are full, in which case it's going to divert this way and go back around. Okay, just finished downloading ONI again and all the DLCs. Do you have any recommended mods you feel are essential? I'm using 0 mods right now. Mods are nice quality of life stuff, not required. I mean, every game I've ever played that had a mod workshop, there's always been at least a few mods that people say are essential and should have been made base game. Yeah, they made those all base game. I will say the blueprints mod would be nice. They never made that base game, but the only other mod that I really would have considered as a requirement is the disconnect tool, and it got made into the base game, so... But yeah, that's basically how this is going to work. Now, we do need power over here. I would love to get one more power transformer over here to run a pump in here. All right, well, starting the game. Let's see what I've got. Loading. Please wait. You got it, dude. I believe. I'm just gonna try and get it into this. Oh, initial dupes. Guess I got a random for the next half hour. Oh, dude, you can take any dupes. Any dupe is viable. Some are just not as good as others. But I've started with plenty of dumbass dupes. Alright, dupes. Big ass build orders. I'm gonna smoke some weed. Get a drink. I'll be right back. Lollipop, if you're in here, you're in charge. Imagine you're probably in here. You're always in here. Otay, Otay. I appreciate you, lady. And I'm off to bed. Thank you and good night. Night, Cat Pig. Night, night. Appreciate you being here. Sleep well, buddy. Have a good night. Okay, I'm back. Ooh, ads in 10 seconds. What? Wow, I'm dumb. I just built them, not a way to get in there. Wow, Liam, are you stupid? Are you some kind of dumb, my boy? I think that boy's some kind of fucking stupid. Oh no, we're gonna get water in there. No! It's fine. I don't think anybody gets soggy feet anymore. I wish there was eye goggles so they wouldn't get minor eye irritation or major eye irritation. Bro, I remember the first time I got Atmos suits, I thought I was so cool. Having dupes and suits. That was a big thing for me. Well, look at me now. I still don't use suits as often as I should. And some people use oxygen masks? No. Best I can do is CPR, pal. Plup uses oxygen masks. Plup's about that life. Plup also worries about germs. In-game. I do in real life, but... in the game, no. No. Look at these big ass build orders, and after these we have even more big ass build orders. Brought to you by big ass build orders. I like that company, Big Ass Fans. You have, like, you don't have to question what they make. They're like, yeah, our company name is Big Ass Fans. Like, I assume you make big ass fans. And they're like, yeah. People shouldn't have to ask what your business is about. They should just know. State your business. Big ass fans. So I keep teasing you guys about this OnlyFans content. How salty are you gonna be if you subscribe to my OnlyFans and there's no nudes? It's just where I take selfies of myself. Maybe show the middle third, but nothing good. Nothing identifiable. I may post a picture of like a nipple, but not attached to a person, so you don't know it's mine. I've seen some nightmare fuel on the internet, bro. People not wanting to show their face, and they crop everything but their eyes, and you're like, what is this? Did these even... I thought these made polluted water. How is there so much more normal water in here? Perhaps it's all melted snow. Do 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 do. Nice. This is looking good so far. I love doing builds in the base because they get done so much quicker. It's getting a little spicy over here. It's that fucking door. Because I didn't make it an insulated door. Because I'm a asshole. That guy's some kind of an asshole. Lollipop, you can be okay, bro. You're just breathing real heavy there. Is this unreachable? God damn it. Oops. Quit being dumb. They don't know how to not be dumb. All they know is be dumb. I guess we could do a hatch farm, get some coal that way. Lollipop, eat something. What is your problem, dude? Yeah, I have no idea what Lollipop's issue was there. Why she wouldn't just go eat. Try and get some clean fucking oxygen down here, because I think that may have been the problem, is Lollipop got sick. Okay. How about that? We're gonna not run this right now. This is not sealed up. Pretty soon, there's not going to be anything left in this oil biome to melt, or in this cold biome to melt. Ooh. Wonder if I have a storage around here. I thought I did. Maybe not, though. Oh, yeah, right there. Cool. So we're going to sweep out that build as well. Make it all nice and purty. Then we've got to build a big-ass pipe getting the fucking oil up here. That's gonna suck. Because building in the base is quick. Building outside of the base just takes so long. How are we doing on coal? Looking good there. I'm gonna go back through my priorities and try and get shit sorted out again. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay, so we don't have copper for the steam turbine. What do we have? We have not a lot of shit. Well, I don't really care what we end up with, as long as we end up with something. As long as we end up with something. Okay, that's cool. So now we can work on getting that pipe over here. Which is going to be a whole other issue. Damn, the candle burned out. Knew I should have bought another one of those. Dupes, sweep this. This little wall of abyssalite is doing so much. I love when they sweep and it's all real close. Very nice. Or just zoom in. Nice. We can start to vacuum this out. And start planning our pipe. Well, we've got to do some digging down here. Is any of this dummy hot? Right. I need you guys, you lovely dupes. To do some big dig. So first we got to get the oil in one place. And then we gotta pump it up. I don't know if that other rail ever got built. Mostly. Or actually... Okay, we can turn this on. Go ahead and vacuum this out. A lot of ick in there. A lot of ick. How goes the ONI today? Pretty good, Zuna. How you doing? How's it hanging? We're working on a Dirty Ghetto Kid smelter setup. No aqua tuner required. Hopefully, anyway. Hopefully, anyway. Anyone want to be in the colony? That's not already in here? I never like bringing in binge eaters. Give me the dartle. We just gotta check everyone's drip, make sure... Oh, they're all wearing swimsuits. Just kidding. Yeah, everybody's dripped up in swimsuits. God damn, you take forever to eat, Hassan. Wonder if it's because he was eating in the dark. Mayhaps, perchance. Damn, there's a lot of CO2 over there. Incentivize this a little more. Okay, and then hopefully they'll dig all that out, then we can drop a pump and start pumping up some Earl. I would like to bring in another dupe, though. Morale is good, though. Does everybody have swimming? See that stress dupe chilled out? Yeah, it's because we got good food. Good food, nature reserve, bougie eating, nice bathrooms. Oh, and I hooked her up. She's got a nice bedroom, too. We may have to make more bathrooms here soon. I don't know how many dupes I'm planning to run. I know I definitely want one more, though. I think I always end up with too many in my playthroughs. I never have enough. The most I've ever had in one colony, though, was like 40. That felt like a good amount. Does anybody else like digging? Cool, nobody likes digging. That's awesome. Fuck you guys. Benno may just learn some digging. There you go, lad. I want to see some goddamn digging, dupes. I love this liquid lock. This is officially my favorite liquid lock design. It's peak. It literally gets no better than that. That's art. And it's working so well. True minimalism, exactly. Ooh, this is down to a vacuum. Nice. Nice, nice. So we just gotta add water to, and then this is ready to roll. We need this one built, though. And we're probably just gonna pull the water from here. It doesn't matter, clean, dirty, whatever. It'll all boil. We're doing this so we can make steel, so we can make a petroleum boiler. That's the move. Damn. We don't have diamond for that. We'll have diamond for that again soon. That's not good, because both of these are offline. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hopefully we can ride out some coal. Okay, I think we just need more people with better digging. anything to get down here faster. I don't know why they're not refilling these. There's got to be a reason. They should be able to go in there. Yeah, why? Why are these dupes not refilling these? Okay, back. Got pulled away for a bit. Hi, howdy. How you doing, Shadoo? Shadow? Shad? I don't know. We haven't figured out a name for you yet. Ooh, okay. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, I'm still getting my new game started here. Duplicate choice stage. Got an Abe, a Lindsay, and a Steve ready to go. Let's go. What are they good at? What are their skills? We need another duplicate. They're all destructive, go figure. Abe is building, digging, and cooking with increased food morale bonus and decreased machinery from traits. Not a bad starter. They all get better at doing everything over time. You can make a dupe do whatever. Lindsay is digging, doctoring, and tidying with increased decor morale bonus, but cannot do decorating or researching. That's fine. You normally have a dedicated researcher. Steve is researching, supplying, and decorating with immunity to chilly surroundings and increased to core morale bonus, but decreased creativity. Nice. Yeah, those should be good dupes to start with. Like I said, though, it doesn't really matter too much. They all suck at what they do, yeah. You can get some pretty crazy beefy dupes. +1 and +2. Dude, I've had somebody that was like +20 a skill before. It was wild. They just go crazy sometimes. Hopefully this has been informative, though. I try to like pass on my ONI knowledge, because there's a lot of things that I just learned through trial and error. And if I can save you the hundreds of hours of lost colonies and shit like that, I would like to. This game is definitely a lot more forgiving than it used to be, though. This game used to be like outright disrespectful. It's true. Much more like Don't Starve back in the day, yeah. Yeah, I have only put like 30 hours into Don't Starve, and that game fucking hated me, and it was very hard, and I was not good at it, so that's why I only put 30 hours in. This had addictive sound effects, which I really enjoyed. And the game mechanic was fun, and that helped me push through the disgusting fucking awful that is this game wanting to end your colony for no good fucking reason. Right now, that the final boss of the new game phase, naming the colony. Well, this is the Wet Hot Boy Spaghetti Factory. That gives you an idea. I just looked up Don't Starve and Steve only played 34 hours to right with you. Yeah, dude, that game was hard as fuck. Pixels was an animal at it. How's this hole coming along? Not bad, looking good. I would always see these endgame bosses and completely confused at how you live that long. Yeah. See these endgame bases. Yeah. Build hot shit not in the base. Have a nice big cold body of water consolidated in the middle of your base. Keep all of the hot outside of the base, behind insulated tiles. Keep the hot away from the food. Have everything that works similarly in an area. So like this whole side of the base is just food related. All the food is grown here, stored here, cooked here, everything. Have a nature reserve that your dupes have to travel through. So when my dupes wake up, all of these doors are closed. So they have to go from the bedrooms here down through this nature reserve. Colony name, Dump. There you go. Another cool early game thing, infinite bathroom loops. That same thing I had mentioned earlier about how liquids prefer to go over a bridge. So with the infinite bathroom loop, bathrooms produce more water, more polluted water than they take in clean water. So basically, dirty water comes through here, goes through a water sieve, comes out this way, up here, over this bridge, and then into these. But there's now going to be more water than it takes to fill these. So you have to have a branch coming off of the start of the bridge to a water vent, so that way the overflow can dump into your pool. Came up with it in the random name generator, I'll go with it. The fridge, hard as fuck. If you can get a fridge, get a fridge. You can do another loop like that with the carbon skimmer. The carbon skimmer in the water sieve. That way all your CO2 is only where you want it, which is in here. Except I have chlorine gas in there right now. The more of your tasks that you can automate for your dupes, the better. So like storing the food, that's all automated. Getting the cooked food in front of the machinery and then loaded into the machinery, that's automated. Getting the rotten food out of the fridge, that's automated. Because, like, when you create something like this fridge, you don't want other weird gases getting in here. You want to have as much control as possible, because these other weird-ass variables like chlorine or carbon dioxide or whatever, they don't work the same as hydrogen does for this purpose. What are you fleeing? Right, how's our digging coming along? Looking good. You're just fleeing. Nobody's dying. Good old Earl. It's time to bring democracy to this biome. What's shitty is that's right where I want to put my petroleum boiler, and I'm gonna have a giant lake of oil on it. That's quite unfortunate. So we're gonna have to pump that out. I believe I checked all this, though. I don't think any of this is cracked. So it should be fine. Ah, there is a cracked one. I want that handled. Damn, Stinky, you're up. Liam's moving around pretty good these days. Apparently I need more toilets. Okay. One problem solved. And I get another dupe. Perfect, Abe. Come on in, bud. We also need to find another seat at the table. I'm getting creative. We're gonna make this work, I believe. Lollipop, just go eat food, dude. The fuck? We've officially got a double-decker. Oh, what needs power? There is so much ick. Whoa. Oh, it's too big. Didn't realize there was a maximum bathroom size, to be completely honest with you. So yeah, we're just gonna have to make another bathroom. All right, that was a productive cycle. Cycle 1, 3 beds, 2 outhouses, 2 wash basins with space set aside for the composter. All set up for the first night. I guess I need to start digging towards the copper. Yeah. Yeah. That sounds like a great plan. Got a nice big pool of oil. Oh, nice. Cool steam vent right next to the colony. Is this a good thing? Yeah, can be. It doesn't take a lot of room to tame them. What's SK24 mean? I don't know. I have no idea what that is. Where do you see that? This cool steam. Oh, it's just the like name of it, so you can identify. Like this is natural gas geyser ZL44. Yeah, it's just that way you can identify it, I think. I like genuinely don't want to bring this through the base. Nobody that can analyze it, so I guess I should just leave it alone. And I have no idea how I would go about taming it either. You'll figure it out eventually. I'll show you here in a moment how I do it. Well, not here in a moment. It'll probably be tomorrow's stream, so you may be on your own. But you should have starting water around you, so you shouldn't have to worry about taming it right this minute. Fuck. It's getting into a slime biome, so even more reason to leave it alone for now, for sure. I will say germs suck, but they're definitely not as bad as they used to be. Like, germs used to be able to wipe your entire fucking colony. Now they're just more of a nuisance. Dupes, big ass build orders. Big asses. Big build orders. Big booty butt cheeks. Booty, 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 booty rocking everywhere. Could fuck up my oxygen. That chlorine is really fucking everything up. It's such large build orders. I'm gonna go use the bathroom, then we're gonna smoke more weed, because it's probably gonna take a while. I'll be right back. Damn, they made some progress on them pipes. Hell yeah, brother. Do 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 do. Oh god, did those squids kill my fish? They have eggs in here, don't they? They do. So they killed my fish. Wow. Fuck these guys. This is why we can't have nice things. Man, I thought we were gonna have extra oxygen, be able to bring in more dupes. No. Because of the stupid squids. We should also make another bathroom tomorrow. And we have to tame the water vent. We have to. Otherwise, we're kind of fucked. You know, we've got some catastrophes. You know, this chlorine problem is definitely a problem. It's so nice and breathable, though. Three natural gas generators and a coal generator trying to make the dream work. We also could use another light right there. I love giving the little jobs. Just a little something to do whenever we're done with all the major shit. Little jobs around the base just feel so nice. Never realized how fucking hot it is up there. Yeah, it's like super fucking spicy up there. They still have so much more to build. This chlorine is just in such a dickish spot. They seem to make the bathroom breaks work. We have so little meat. So we're gonna break this open and see if we can get this chlorine out of here. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. It's just kind of wishful thinking, but we'll see what happens. I've never really done a farm like this because I've never had this many DLCs installed in one. I should have just fucking turned on the Frosty one too. But yeah, we have so much food available. We just need more CO2 to build up. We can also sneak in here and put a who's it, what's it down on this guy. Why not? We're already down here. There's so many critters running around our base, just wild as fuck. These most recent additions, room-wise, can be upgraded private bedrooms really easy. Which is why we're kind of doing it that way. The chlorine is kind of finding its way out, I think. Ooh, yeah, we've got slicksters out here eat all the CO2. That's what happened. So I was like, I remember there being so much CO2 down here. Now it's like genuinely fucking breathable down here. That's crazy. I'm new to the game. What DLC should I get? All of them. No. Personal opinion, the one that just came out is the Aquatic Planet Pack is the easiest one to start with, especially if you're a newcomer to the game. It's got the easiest starting to it. Spaced Out is very good. The Prehistoric Pack is really good and comes with a unique challenge. The Bionic dupes are cool. They're hard to start off with, the Bionic Duplicant Pack or whatever. They're difficult to start off with, but like mid-game to late game, they really take off. The Neutronium stuff is like, okay, it's just skins. And I think that's all of them. Frosty, Bionic, Prehistoric, Aquatic. So I'm getting Waterworld. I mean, you don't even have to get DLC, dude. The base game alone entertained me for like 750 hours. Like... But if you're gonna get DLC, get the Aquatic one, yeah. Who's starving? Why? Bro, just quit shit and get them all. Get them all. I have them all. You can have this, the base game, and all of the DLCs still cheaper than anyone on any console can have any game. I have 1,500 hours, 1,400 and some change in this game. And yeah, I've spent like 40 bucks on it. disgusting. That's why I buy every DLC, because like the entertainment value per dollar is insane with this. And I just genuinely feel like I owe the developers more money for how like much time this game has entertained me. Oh, that is the absolute maximum size for a bathroom. Damn, I wish I had the blueprints mod. We would just copy that. I didn't even try to do that. That's hilarious. I was just like, yeah, this seems like enough bathrooms. You're probably supposed to have 4 of the bathrooms and 4 of the sinks, but I did 5 and 3, so I guess somebody's just gross as fuck and doesn't wash their hands. You know, if you ignore the food poisoning in the water because we're recycling bathroom water, it's not bad in here. Just a lot of smell good shit. So don't be allergic. Hey, this is coming along nice. A little more power out of the bargain. Why is the aquatic pack cheaper than the other DLC? It's probably on sale because it just came out. I have no idea. If any of them are more expensive, it's probably spaced out, I'd imagine. Although they're all normally like $7 or $8. Honestly, like everything you see here, not everything is DLC, but a lot of it is. It's kind of hard for me to distinguish what is and isn't anymore. How do you have decreased husbandry and yet ranching +9? The fuck? Yeah, once we tame that water, I think we'll be sitting pretty. This chlorine is such a pain in the dick, dude. I could build an infinite storage for it. Just don't know, like, because I've never been able to find a good use for chlorine other than to kill germs. But who cares, bro? Just take a pill about it or something. Could just pump it in here. That's probably a problem for tomorrow. Unfortunately, I do gotta go to bed. If anybody's new in here, wants to drop a follow, come hang out again. I'll be playing this again tomorrow. Same time, same place, probably shooting for like 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 6 or 7. YouTube, appreciate you hanging out. Hope you had fun. Hope to see you again soon. If you're new, subscribe, ring the bell, come hang out again. Join my Discord. It's where my memes are. It's where my go live notifications are. It's where my booty pics are, and that's where you should be. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, thanks a lot. You bye.